Hi. Hey, I was guided to come on today and to talk about the energy that's going on right now. I feel like there is an energy of speaking out. I felt a very much activation in my throat chakra, and it feels like the energy is kind of saying things that maybe you haven't said before, maybe you haven't said out loud to yourself or in your personal relationships. And so, but that feeling, that need of wanting to say this, and then maybe getting the reaction of, like, well, that's not how we think, or you don't usually say that, but being okay with that because we're ushering in that new world, that new energy that's coming in, that awareness, that awakening that's coming for people. And I feel like it's rising up in our throat chakras right now to say those things. But you also may be someone who is receiving something. Someone else might be saying these things. And if that's the case, I'm going to encourage you to not sit there and judge, not sit there and form your rebuttal, not sit there and form your defense of what they're saying or your idea or even your approval of what they're saying. But instead to just say, that sounds like that was really important for you to say. So thank you for sharing it with me. And see how that changes that dynamic of that conversation. Right now, collectively, is the same as it is for our interpersonal relationships, because what's going on out there in the world is also happening in our smaller world as well. And we are talking at each other, but not to each other. So often, the part of great conversation that is missing is that listening piece with no judgment, with no agreement, just accepting, and just listening to what the other person has to say and just thanking them for their opinion and being part of that a new awareness. I'm sorry, I feel like touching my face. There's something going on. Being part of that awareness is just bringing in that new way to be able to communicate and let others say what they need to say. So it's kind of a twofold energy, but it's a push and pull energy. Maybe you've never expressed these things. Maybe it's something right now you're just feeling really compelled to say. Again, that throat chakra really feels like it's being activated today. But say it with conviction, but not, it doesn't have to mean that it's a right or wrong thing. It's just your conviction, what you want to say. But keep in mind, if it's something you've never said before, you can get reactions to it. They might be pulling back, like, what are you saying? That's not what we think. So sometimes when I feel like I really need to say something, but I don't need it to be acknowledged, I will just say that. I'll just say that. I'll say, I need to say this, but I'm not looking for a response, or I'm not looking for your approval. It just feels like it needs to come out. So you could start the conversation that way and just put that other person that you're communicating with in that receptive mode just to hear you and not have to feel the need to respond. So be a good listener, but also be yourself and say what you need to say. With the awakening that's going on, there's new things coming up that you've maybe never felt before or said before. And it could be just simply saying it to yourself, saying it out loud and saying it to yourself. Or it could be you're also sharing it with someone else. So I just really feel that throat chakra opening, that compelled, I just was very compelled to share that because I feel like that's the energy in the collective right now. So say what you need to say and listen gently and respectfully to others and their opinions as well. And know that they are entitled to those just as much as you are entitled to yours. Hey, we don't have a program on tonight. It's Thursday, and but Kitty and I are going to be coming on about 8:30. So if you have the time, join us. If not, watch the replay. We'd love to have your energy there tonight. All right, have a fabulous day. Bye.